Hey everyone, it is Michelle Alexandria coming at you with another edition of my brand new semi-irregular podcast, The Stream of Consciousness. I did a Stream of Consciousness number 2 episode a few minutes ago where I talk about my allergy burning issues, and I'm sorry I was sounding a little down about YouTube and all this other stuff, but that's just how I feel. I'm still going to be doing videos, so don't worry. I'm still going to do videos. I probably may not do as many videos as I had originally promised, just because I am tired of the platform. But I am going to try to keep my videos shorter. So please hit that like and subscribe button. But I'm going to dive right into this and keep it with my promise of keeping my videos shorter. So, what is in this box? What is in this box? So I'm going to go in. Let's go in. Open the box. Because this is the very first for me. It is something I've always wanted, but I've always been too scared to buy because I know me. I know how I am. And I went cheap. I went incredibly cheap on this. And I know how obsessive I can be because if I end up liking this and I'm going to go, oh man, God, I should invest more money in this entire project and really go all in because I don't like to do things by half. That's just how I am. So here it is, my very first projector. Yes. So my guy over at Brian at Whisper Status, did a video recently on cheap 1080p projectors, and I'm also going to give a shout out to Mr. 4K Upscaler. He is kind of a nutbag, but I do watch his videos. I think he deserves more subs for all the work he puts in on his channel. So go ahead and subscribe to his channel and Whisper Status's channel because I was watching a series of videos Mr. 4K did on really cheap projectors. He did them a few months ago where he was checking out like $200 projectors and $150 projectors. And I'm always a person who always thought I never wanted a projector simply because of all the hassle involved and the cost involved. And again, like I say, I know myself. Once I experienced a 1080p projector and I paid $250 for this Bomaker projector, I know I'm going to go, man, this is a great picture, but I wonder what would happen if I spent, $1,500 or $2,000 to get a proper 4K UHD projector. I bet that would be even more amazing than this. And then I would be like, okay, now that I have it's projected on the wall, maybe if I get a cheap screen for $300, it'll be even better. And then I get the screen and it's going to be like, wow, this is amazing, but I wonder what if I invested $1,000 in a really good screen, and next thing you know, I'm spending $5,000 on projector technology. So that's one of the reasons why I never got into it. But that's the whole wire situation. I never understood how I was supposed to hook it up. But what I did was I went on Amazon, I bought a 15-foot HDMI cable that I'm going to hook up to my spare LG soundbar, and I'm going to do that and set it up. So I'm going to have a poor man's projector set up in my second bedroom, and I'm going to actually put some black soundproof curtains up later this week, so then I have a totally blacked out room. It's going to be nice. So I'm really excited to try this out. So yeah, I paid $250 for this. It's actually pretty hefty for a projector, and I like the idea of a projector more than having a 75-inch TV because really, in my line of work, I move lately I've been moving like every other year, and it's been annoying, and I end up selling all my furniture and just throwing away everything to move cross country or something for a new project, and it's really annoying. My job pays a lot of money, it really does, but it's not stable at all. I would rather have a lower paying job and be stable than make 6 figures and have to move and throw away all your crap every year or every 9 or 10 months. I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let's do a quick unboxing. And again, hit that like and subscribe button. I shouldn't have to tell you people that like and subscribe. I would tell you. I know I always say I don't really care what you guys think. and I don't really care about subscribers. But at the end of the day, I do want to know if people are watching and liking what I'm doing, but I also don't want to deal with the haters. And I neglected my main primary website, which I do get money for, because I've been doing these YouTube videos. So yeah, I want you to like, I want you to subscribe, and I want you to comment, but I only want you to comment if you could be nice. Because I am pretty quick with the ban hammer, because I just don't want to deal with it. And I don't understand why people feel it necessary to hate on strangers. I mean, this stuff is supposed to be fun. It's not meant to be all that serious and all this other stuff. Wow, this unit feels nice. It feels sturdy. I'm really looking forward to setting this thing up today. I actually have an NVIDIA Shield that I'm going to hook this thing up to. I wish I kept my NVIDIA Shield TV Pro because you now can't find it. I have no idea how to set up a projector. So this is going to be interesting. I'm hoping it's easy and it doesn't frustrate me. But here it is, the Bomaker Pro. The Bomaker Parrot 1 is a full 1080p projector that actually takes 4K singles, and I guess it downscales it. I'm going to keep my Panasonic Blu-ray and all that stuff hooked up to my OLED. So pretty much all I'm going to end up using this for is to stream movies and stuff on my NVIDIA Shield unit. But I wish I kept the NVIDIA Shield TV Pro because I don't really like that little circular thing. But it should do nicely for the purposes of this. And in the back, there aren't that many connectors. So there's something called an SV. Oh, there are two USB connectors. There's an AV cable and there's a headphone jack. But where is HDMI? Oh, I was really scared for a second there, but there are two HDMI ports right here, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and there's an SD port right here. I don't know how I'm supposed to connect my soundbar to this because I don't see where it says ARC. I guess I don't need ARC. I could just plug in my soundbar right here to the HD1 port, and then set my Android TV to the HDMI 2 port. So I will figure this out. And then I like the fact that there are some real buttons here, right here. And again, like I said, I love the idea of a projector because then I can have a large screen TV, I can have a very large screen, and then this is something I can carry around with me, and I really like that because there's some heft to it, but I can just throw this in my car and keep it moving. So if I end up moving back to DC once my current project ends, which I don't even know if my current project is going to end because it's a 3-year project. Hopefully it's going to go for a good 3 years because I'm tired of moving around and I'm tired of changing. Because the problem with contracting is once you deliver a couple of projects, you finally know how everything works at the company you're with, and you know all the processes in and out, and you know all the people, then it's like, oh, well, thank you, you did an amazing job, but we don't need you anymore. And that's the sad thing about what I do, because if I do a good enough job, I probably shouldn't have it at the end. But that's neither here nor there, but I really do like this. I like the idea and the concept, so I can't wait to get this thing set up. And then here you have they give you an HDMI cable, and I'm not going to use my fancy 8K HDMI cables on this one. I don't have a 15-footer, so then you have the power cable. This for your old school gaming, I guess. Ooh, very nice remote. I like this remote. And it's a glow-in-the-dark remote. Look at that remote. And again, this was $250. And so the weird thing is, I always say you get what you pay for. So I never expect $1,500 Like, I wouldn't buy a budget TV and expect it to give me OLED level performance or the performance of a $3,000 TV. So this is a $250 projector. I'm not expecting it to give me like the performance of a $1,500 projector, but I'm really hoping I like it. This is my very first projector experience, and I'm really looking forward to playing around with it. I may do some videos on this, but for now, I just want to enjoy it and not worry about trying to do videos on this. So give me a week to play around with it, watch some stuff, figure out the settings and everything, and then I may come at you with another video next weekend. The reason why I don't do videos during the week is my job has just been really insanely busy during this lockdown. I thought I would have a lot of free time, but I actually don't during the week because I'm just on the phone and meetings and stuff from 8 a.m. to about 7 p.m. every day. So the last thing I want to do is do a video at the end of it. And I'm at my computer all day, and I feel like I can't leave. So anyway, I know a lot of you are suffering, and I feel for you guys. So I hope everyone else is doing really well during this lockdown and kind of getting some enjoyment out of it, catching up with your hobbies, catching up with some good, fine TV programming. My next video will be to review Stargirl, because apparently they lifted the embargo and no one told me. So I saw a couple of videos on people reviewing Stargirl last week, and I'm like, wait, the embargo is supposed to go until like next month or until like May 18th or whatever, and I already saw some videos. So I was a little annoyed by that. So I'm going to review that in the next couple of days. So anyway, yeah, Bomaker Parrot 1. I'm going to play with this, and I'll let you guys know the end result at the end of the week. So talk to you guys later. Bye.